Foi mal, galera. O jogo deu uma crashada aqui. Mas tudo bem. Vamos lá. Sorry guys, I just don't know what happened, but the game crashed. It happens, right? Also, it's not a AAA game. It's kind of an indie game. Kinda. Acontece, né? Ainda mais que é jogo meio indie, a gente dá um desconto, né? Não é AAA. Normal. Ô Carlos, então ele tá em promoção, cara. Eu peguei ele só porque tá numa promoção muito boa, pra falar a verdade, viu? Que eu queria também pegar, mas eu fiquei meio assim de talvez não gostar. Eu comecei faz pouco tempo, eu tô gostando até agora. Apesar do jogo ter travado, cara. Travou, caiu a live e tive que abrir de novo. Mas não é AAA, né? Então a gente dá um desconto. Mas até agora eu tô gostando, cara.
I cannot enter.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
It's locked.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Oh! Uou! Need to be more careful. Tem que tomar mais cuidado.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Ok. What the hell? Tá, o que foi isso?
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Ah!
It's locked, all right. Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Ouch.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Ok.
I cannot enter.
Ok, we made the medicine. Tá, a gente fez o remédio, agora tem que levar pra mulher, né? Então bora.
It's locked. Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening.
Goodbye, Nurse.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, Nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll...
Many thanks, Doctor.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Tell me about yourself.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
How painful.
So painful, I'd rather not.
I have to go now, sir.
This hot.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What do you think of it?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Que vagabunda. Not a fucking
Tell me more
stupid
about your arrival
woman.
at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concerns.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
What can you tell me about you?
Not much to say.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Sweet girl. Reads me like a book. Never
I'm
forget
alright.
anything from her.
Don't waste your time with me.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Emma.
It's locked, all right. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Goodbye, Nurse.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Wow.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. As long as I'm treated alright, I'll be fine.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox. Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Good evening.
Good evening, Doc.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right.
And what about Milton Hooks?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
If you feel that saving...
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton...
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
And the characters are very interesting. That's great. Cara, os personagens são muito interessantes, demais.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doc.
What's going on with...
Pippa's tired.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples, just like you, come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do
Come on, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Milton.
Hey, Doc.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox.
This place is full of...
Consider yourself lucky.
Don't play the innocent.
I'll leave you for...
Please, sir.
New guy.
I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight.
Cara
I've lost
novo.
my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke...
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't st-
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers... What can you tell me about...
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together.
Where was your...
He went down by the canal.
This is a dangerous part of...
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend.
I have all the information I...
Thank you, Doctor.
It's locked.
Dr. Reed, may I help you?
I'll see you later. Good evening, Mr.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
Like a book.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana. pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean? You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
A pawnbroker?
Yes, sir. All
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe.
I'm very cautious, sir.
What kind of...
With the quarantine...
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy works.
Why do you have to work?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic.
Have we met before?
I don't think so.
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Are you afraid, or...
Why should I?
An interesting...
Sir,
how did you get this job?
after I left the army,
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
no, I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even
Since you're not
no,
do you think you would...
I don't think...
So you're ready?
No, I'm not.
You're a wise man.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man.
Do you really believe...
As I said, sir, everything decays.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Please show me.
Of course. It never ceases to emit. Good evening,
Please show me what.
Of course. Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive and then sadly depart.
I cannot enter.
Good evening, Miss Howard.
I need blood, Doctor.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him? Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But...
I'll leave you, Mistress.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound
Hey, Rusty.
skills.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Please.
Late Merry Christmas.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main
Good question,
donor
man.
has
I'm
found
alone
herself
today.
in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan.
But I had a
Lady
problem. The
has recently
stream, the
received
game
rather
crashed, and I had to restart the stream.
If
Maybe that's
revealed,
why.
would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
Thanks, man.
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble it...
Ô, Regis. Não, o jogo travou, cara. E aí, como eu tô fazendo direto do Play, né? Aí cai a live, né, cara? O jogo travou. Do nada. Yeah, I don't know why, man. It's really weird. And I was playing, the game crashed, so the stream got disconnected.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
Ah, acontece, cara. O que eu falei, esse jogo é meio indie, então se acontecer esse tipo de problema eu relevo, entendeu? Até agora eu tô achando foda, tô adorando o jogo.
Words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has
Yeah, Rusty, it's weird. I don't know what happened, man. Oh, it's okay. I always share on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram.
The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It's really interesting.
From the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
It seems I'm the butt of a joke, or pigeon of a con.
Ah, eu sou professor de inglês, né, Regis? Então é meio que minha obrigação. Precisa ir embora não, fica aqui pra aprender, cara. O bom das minhas lives é que aí você pode praticar inglês, né?
Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers.
E aí é legal que dá pra fazer live bilíngue, né, cara? Dá pra conhecer mais gente, isso que é o mais legal, é conhecer mais gente. Adoro isso, cara.
Trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Então, Regis, eu tô com um sentimento assim. Ele é dos mesmos que fizeram Life is Strange. Então, ele é mais focado em história mesmo, nos diálogos e tal. Mas tem combate, e o combate parece com Bloodborne, só que um pouco mais simples que a Bloodborne, né? Menos refinado. Mas eu tô achando muito bom, cara. E eu gosto de vampiro, né? Dessa coisa... Adoro história de vampiro, coisa assim. Tô adorando.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly
Não teve, cara. Eu achei que tivesse.
If we're dealing with an
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze. The blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid.
Damn it!
Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter.
Eu achei que tivesse tido pro Play 2 alguma coisa.
At having put the hospital at risk.
Cara, as músicas são boas pra caralho.
A list of dates.
The music is also good.
My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others...
Okay.
No decency. All liars and thieves. What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed.
Ah, obrigado, cara. Daqui a pouco eu vou dar uma pausa também, que eu tenho que almoçar, arrumar comida, né? Ver que eu vou pegar de comida hoje.
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed.
Oh, better than any patient nurse.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than...
That's it. Blame the old and infirm.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut.
Jesus.
Scratching slutty sores.
Really?
Nossa.
Well, if you have irrefutable proof...
This is your business, Doctor, not mine.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. Miss Jones. Now...
Well...
Have you noticed any suspicious comings or goings?
It would be a great deal easier to make a list of things unsuspicious in this house of charlatans.
Come now, Miss Jones. Surely it's not that bad.
Have you no eyes? This hospital accepts all manner of souls, regardless of origin. The proper sick cannot heal. We're kept sickened by the refugees.
Everyone here...
Thieves and murderers, the lot.
If you could just tell...
It's terrible, Doctor. What with a pain in my chest, coughing up blood, and I get awfully tired. Wouldn't be so bad if I hadn't lost my house and all.
I see.
No one comes to visit you. Not even my own flesh and blood.
I'll come and visit... The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Good evening, Mil.
Good evening, Doc.
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Doctor.
This is no time for self-pity. It is the last thing our patients need.
Okay, I think I'm gonna level up and then continue. Acho que eu vou aumentar o nível aqui, salvar, né, e continuar depois. Vamos lá. Ok.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if the nurse finds some happiness where she can?
What can you tell me about...
Let me guess.
Goodbye, Nurse. Good evening, Nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange...
I've never heard of such a...
Do you know if any of the hospital staff...
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Have you seen a...
I've never heard...
Goodbye, Nurse.
Straighten things out in Pembroke, remember? I thought I was still waiting to see.
E aí, Word, bom dia, cara. Belezinha? Estou indo pro lugar certo. Então tá bom, cara. Feliz Natal atrasado, né? Ah, é? Pô, isso é difícil, hein, cara? Né? Nossa, aquele jogo é difícil pra caramba. Mais ou menos, né, cara? Tem, cara. Nossa, eu adoro Shadow Dancer. Foi o primeiro jogo que eu tive de Mega, cara. Não foi o primeiro que eu joguei, mas foi o primeiro que eu tive. E eu falo, né? Quando eu era criança eu conseguia zerar. Eu fui tentar zerar esses dias. Só me fudi, mano.
It's locked.
Ah, mas o Shadow Dancer eu gosto do Mega Drive, cara. Do arcade eu não gosto muito, não. Mas o do Mega Drive... Tá, tô bem perdido. Boa sorte, cara. Valeu, obrigado por aparecer, Word. Valeu, valeu, cara. Valeu, bom dia, cara.
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
She's near, but where?
Don't worry, we're safe.
Oh, there she is.
Don't worry, we're safe. Don't worry, we're safe. How is it? Relax. Don't worry, we're safe. Don't worry, we're safe. We're safe. Don't worry, we're safe.
Okay, I think I need to go there, but I'm not sure. Deve ter um jeito de chegar até lá, né? Maybe through here.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Okay guys, I'm gonna have a break for lunch, so see you guys later. Thanks everybody for watching. Have fun and take care. E valeu galera, vou fazer uma pausa pro almoço, então obrigado pra quem assistiu e até mais. Cuidem-se, divirtam-se e até mais tarde. Já já eu volto. I'll be back later guys. Kiss and hugs, beijo, abraço galera. Cuidem-se. Tchau.